Hey, it's your boy Richie Santana.
It's your boy Magnificent Mill.
And we are
the committee. Man, we got a podcast, y'all.
Know it.
Yo, our special guest today is our homegirl, Reema Reem.
Oh, what up, y'all?
Listen.
Camera, get her feet.
Don't get my feet. I just said don't get my feet. Do not get my feet. Do not get my feet. I said don't let the I ain't give me a microphone. I'm sitting in the middle looking stupid.
Yo, today's show was hilarious. Yo, we got a lot of good contacts, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
She gonna let y'all know about, man, she in a new movie that's coming out too. Mm-hmm. Man, yo, so stay tuned. Yo, Wednesday, 8 p.m. sharp. You already know what it is.
Check us out, man. It's going down. It's the committee, man. Listen, this is the first show. I'm kind of taller than somebody. I feel humble. Like,
yeah, you always been the shorty.
But anyway, listen, I got my hat on. Anyway, listen, man. Make sure you tune in, man. 716live.com. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Man, it's the committee. It's your boy Richie Santana.
It's your boy Magnificent Mill,
and we are the committee.
And I'm Reema Reem, and I'm gonna be on the show.
Yes,
they talk about each other. But yeah. Okay.
And it's all promo.
Check us out.
It's all good. And we here.
Her feet do look good.
Stop playing. Do not look at my feet when y'all do not.
All right, I'll just play it, man. Make sure you check us out, man. It's your boy, man.
That's tough. Oh, let me fade out.
Hey, man, it's your boy Richie Santana.
It's your boy Magnificent Mill.
And we are the committee. It's the committee podcast, man. We got a special guest in the building.
Let me introduce to y'all the one,
the only
Reema Reem.
Reema Reem.
What's good with it?
She's fresh off a flight from Atlanta right now.
Something like that.
With her Birkin bags at.
I'm fresh off of Costa Rica.
Got a little bit.
That's what's up. Hey, man, go ahead and let some of our viewers know a little bit about yourself. Just a quick summary.
Reema Reem. I am a female comedian out of Buffalo, New York. Female comedian / actress. Slash bad bitch. / city girl. Third member. City woman. City woman. City girl. Well, I gotta start being honest with myself. So
That's what's up. The first question I want to ask you is, when did you decide that you really wanted to be a comedian?
Maybe like 2013, maybe 14. Maybe I started looking into doing comedy, and I just kept not being consistent with it. Like I tried to jump onto the social media wave. That really ain't work for me, and then I got into reading some books and stuff. I just really ain't get into it till about 2018.
Okay.
That's when I really was like, okay.
Taking it real serious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Who were some of the female comedians that you looked up to, and your style, or what you can kind of compare to your style? What female comedian that you can compare yourself to?
Well, I grew up on Def Comedy Jam and stuff like that, Queens of Comedy. So definitely some more.
Okay.
Monique. I grew up on them. You know what I mean? What is it, Lunell?
Lunell,
yeah, that's my girl. So, women like that kind of say whatever, but especially with some more with the dress, I think I kind of set the tone for dressing. I dress up, no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah, I don't. Unless it's grass, I'm gonna dress up for my show. I just come with it. Maybe they won't notice whether I'm funny or not if I look alright. So, but yeah, those are some of the female comedians that I grew up listening to.
That's what's up.
That's cool. So a lot of people probably don't know that you are a mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A very good mother at that. You know what I'm
saying?
hey, it's
right. Shit is the hardest thing ever.
I'm sure it is though. But for the viewers out there, can you how is it that you can actually juggle with your lifestyle of being a comedian and motherhood?
It's tough because I be thinking about my content. I be thinking about what she gonna see, but she's very, very mature, and everybody always say she be taking care of me because she everybody that's you are the kid, that's the mother. But she's really good. When I got a show, she good luck. She calling me. before the show. You know, she's a great kid. It's hard though because you know just adulthood in general. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, trying to establish a career in this entertainment industry is not for the weak. And then so trying to be a mother and not, you know, kill your teenager is tough. Like, do I want to go to jail? That's what I want to do because 13 is not fun.
I know. That age right there is
preteen.
That's stupid.
That's
So now you smarter than me. Yeah, after
All you gotta do is Google it.
Listen, after COVID, Mom, I think I am smarter than you. Let's keep that 100.
Yeah,
That's tough. That's tough.
Okay, so my next question is, when did you decide that this is the career for you, where you just like, you know what, I'm about to go hard, I'm about to go ham with this?
To be honest, I still don't feel like I'm going as hard as I can be. I know we're all our own worst critics, but I really don't. I could be doing a lot more than I am. You know, but life, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all human, we all go through stuff, so life be kind of kicking my ass a lot, so, but, like, just, every time I hit the stage, every time I kind of get that energy from the people, and then even when I feel like giving up, like, I swear I can't go anywhere without somebody, like, saying, yo, I watch your video, and I'm like, I ain't even really been good with my content, but okay. You know, but the love I receive from the town, from just everywhere, you know, opportunity to come out of nowhere for me, like when I'm just like, whatever. So it's just like, yo, it just keep pushing me to like, yo, do this shit. So that's what it just be the motivation that just God be sending to the atmosphere for me to kind of push me to really go harder than I am because I could be going harder.
From me seeing the growth, because we both comedians, we
Right.
have done shows together. I think it was a show that we did with talent at the Nugget, and you was up there for 30 minutes, and I was like, wow.
Right. Still couldn't get myself off the stage.
Yeah, but you was killing it though. Like you was doing your thing. I feel like you should have just really kind of like headlined in a way because like you really did your thing. Like I was really like seeing the growth with your jokes, how your tags, how your callbacks came back. So like. That's the beauty of watching someone grow in comedy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I really want to applaud you.
Thank you. It ain't easy.
I tell people all the time, it's not.
Listen, I got jokes. I got some jokes I've been working on since 2018. It's still in rotation, but I'm still new and I haven't traveled a lot of places. Even though I've done some traveling, so I still have the opportunity and the leverage to kind of like still work those jokes. Like I'll be like, oh, I don't got no more material. Like when I opened up for the LU League, and I was just like, oh shit, I ain't got no new material. But it's like, girl, they heard you in Pennsylvania. I know them people don't know who you is. So it's just like, yo, just calm down and like I said, continue to work on.
That's what's up, man. How was it working with DL though? Like
it was cool. Yeah. It was dope meeting him. He was real cool, funny. I always like to get the opportunity to like make the comedians laugh, and you know, he was like, yeah, pretty and funny. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work for you. But I'm like, did you hear me though? Because you was back here in this stadium room here. It was like a place that was set up like Klein hands. So I'm like, I know ain't no TVs in here. You know, like Shades or some other places they had like the theater backstage. I mean, the TV backstage. So I was like, yeah, okay, Dia. Well, he was really cool. He had that big dog with him. I was like, they say he traveled everywhere with that dog. He was real cool. It was awesome. It was always awesome meeting people like I grew up watching him. Exactly. You know what I mean? So to meet him was like major for me.
One of the original kings of comedy.
Exactly. That's I used to, I don't know if nobody remember this. Def Comedy Jam used to do like, what is that called when they just go back to back to back to back? I can't think of the word.
Reruns?
Not reruns.
Oh no.
Marathon.
Marathons.
Yes, okay. On New Year's. It used to back in the day. So my mother would be going out and I'd be in my room watching the marathons of Def Comedy Jam. And I used to be like, yo, this is what I love to laugh, like till I cry. And then people used to be like, yeah. So when I first started doing comedy, I was like, well, why are they jumping off their seat? Like, Def Comedy Jam, so I'll be setting the bar a little too high. Like, first of all, they told them to get crazy with them laughs because talent be telling me all the history and the little backstories of that. So I'm like, okay, let me not look for people to fall off their chair and pass out and shit. They like I made her pass out. Look at her, y'all. She laughed so hard.
That's tough.
Okay, so what challenges do do you face as a black woman here in Western New York?
It's not horrible. I think I've been embraced pretty well. You know, it's the females. There's gonna be some cattiness sometimes, but I haven't had anything major. Little private instances where there was some little things, but everything was like cleared up. And I just try to stay from being too mixy, because at first I wasn't dating nobody or messing with guys in Buffalo for like the first 4 years I moved back here, because I lived in New York City for 10 years. So then I was like, the first 4 years, then I kind of just started like talking to dudes, and I was just like, I'm on my 5th whole phase. my 15th.
We outside.
Hey, bitch, you is old. This is not a whole phase, you old. No, but it's challenging, just dating, just like being in an entertainment industry. A lot of people assume, you know what I mean. I might be doing something to get on. Like, nah, I sell shows and I'm funny. You know what I mean. So that's that. So that was a challenge. I kind of got separated from a few people because that was like their perspective. I was like, wow, that's how the nerve of you. You know what I mean? Right. So, other than that, it's, my toughest thing is social media. Like, I'm in between both eras of the comedy and stand up out the mud and social media. So it'd be like, everybody don't got it. Like they say, certain comedians as started social media, they ain't have to do that groundwork, but they can headline shows and sell out shows, but then you get there and it's just like,
you're not even that funny.
Yeah, my baby father hit me like what a particular comedian was like, yeah, okay, I'll put you on this one because she's about a 5. So I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to get my shit together, because if y'all think that, I really gotta bring my A game.
Exactly.
So, yeah, but it could be tough, just stereotypical stuff, and then it's like, well, my content gotta be, because some people want to give it, don't be too raunchy. I'm not raunchy at all. I just say whatever, it's pertaining to me. So, but if I got some sex stories, I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? So, but it's just like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. So that gets a little bit tough as a female too, because you like, oh, should I not go too crazy? Should I not be like Lunel? Because Lunel say every fucking thing
under the sun.
But that's an old hoe, okay? I love her. Now that's an old hoe, and she gonna talk about it. So that'd be challenging for me too. Just like, okay, do I just say, can I just talk about this and not be judged, or what?
I think from point of view of somebody that's just on the outside looking in, as I love y'all as comedians, I look at it like, if whatever y'all bring to the table, whatever you talk about, like, it's not like nobody ain't going to understand it, you know what I mean? Because we all can relate to it.
That's true.
So I feel like even if you have a segment talking about sex, we all gonna relate to it, no matter what. No, so nobody shouldn't be able to judge nothing. But I know it really is tough for you women, especially the black women and men comedians nowadays. It really is tough.
Very much, yeah. It is tough. So I just keep my head and just whatever. They're gonna talk about you anyway. So I just go for it. Say what you gotta say. Talk about me. I am.
That's what's up. I wanted to ask a question because I just want to know how this experience was. Because you were just recently in a video at the top of this year, right? Or was it last year? Last year you was in a video with the City Girls.
Yes.
And I see that you had got a connection with Desi because he was in there and you were in the road with him. How was that experience?
That was really dope. It's so crazy because the video shoot, I didn't Lil Baby was walking around. I didn't get a picture with him, and that was my first time meeting Desi. I didn't get a picture with him, and I was just like, oh my god! But I didn't want to go groupie. I'm on a video shoot set, And when I got the call that that the director, which was Benny Boone, wanted me to do it, I was like, okay, well, was it Benny Boone? Wait, no, it wasn't. I'm bugging.
Yeah, I'm bugging too.
Wait, we'll go back to that.
Okay.
But anyway, when I got to, he wants you in it, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fire. Okay. But I'm thinking I'm going to be up against B. Simone, because when they told us, they said what the layout was going to be like Soul Plane. Okay. So Monique was with, was it Adele maybe? Or no, one of them other female comedians. And I was like, damn, they probably gonna have to be Simone or somebody, but they didn't. It was just me.
Oh wow.
So like after we shot, and they took like 8 hours. The first day I was supposed to shoot just on glam, so it pushed the production back. So I had to stay another day and do mine, and it was like the last scene. Everybody tired. My makeup, I had to get my makeup done twice, and I'm like, damn. But afterwards, Desi was like, yo, you funny as hell. Like, and I was just like, telling me I'm funny as hell. You know, him and Nav Green. Nav Green was in it too. So I got to meet both of them. So that was a great connection. That was a real super connection on top of being in the video and getting the link with Desi. And I worked with him. He had a short film, Valentine's Day film.
I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah, so somebody had, I think Terry King had like sent me the information that he was looking for people. So I did it the right way, did it through the email. What he saw was me. So he like texted me like, yo, you want to do, you know, and I'm like, oh yeah. So, you know, we hooked that up, and I got to work with him in Pretty V, so that was fire. And then from there, like when he came to Buffalo, I think it was for Mike Epps.
Yeah, Mike Epps.
And I linked with him then, and then I was just telling him, you know, it's hard. So he was like, why don't you meet me in Connecticut? So he already had Alton on his show, whatever. So, you know, throwing another opener wasn't too bad. So I did a weekend with him. And so it was fun. He real cool. He real dope. You know, when he came to Buffalo again for Helium, you know, he reached out. We made sure. They was going to throw me on, but I be in my head. Because they see where I'm sitting in the green room, and they like, yo, you want the room? Instead of me just saying, yo, yeah, all right, shit, I can find for you. I got 5 to 7. I was sitting there like, so it kind of, you know. But again, I'm working on getting out of my head and just seizing every opportunity. But that was definitely fire to work with Desi and get to meet. I got to meet Mike Epps and a lot of other things. So that was fire.
Man, you've been putting your work in the industry. That's what's up, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Next question is this: where do you shop and find your outfits at?
You definitely be fly. Yo, she be fly.
I be
hell.
Well, until they give me a budget that work, I just be Fashion Nova, boutiques.
Shout out to Fashion Nova.
Yeah, right. You know, I be Allure, Kavana's brand. I love to shop with her.
Okay.
When I can do local, I do. But see, that's the thing. I dress up more so. You know what I mean? Right. You know. Right. Put it down because she got a sale right now.
It's the sale. Oh,
right.
It's the sale.
I dress up. So a lot of Buffalo fashion designers have a lot of like t-shirts and stuff. So it's just like it'd be tough for me a little bit because I'm like more dressy. I'm wearing dresses and stuff. I don't go too sexy, but like just right. And then if I'm hosting a party, of course I go a little, you know, thottiness.
Okay.
You know,
do you consider yourself a cougar with the thottiness?
I'm like a baby cougar. A thotty baby cougar.
You're a thotty baby cougar?
Yeah, I'm really having a hard time accepting with how old I am.
Are you really having a hard time? Why?
I am.
We the same age.
I know, but I'm
My
not
birthday
taking
next
it.
month.
Yeah, I ain't
Actually,
really.
you in your
grasped.
stallion age right now. You're not cougarish.
I'm cool. I'm a fucking cougar.
Go bitch out.
I'm cougar. Cause it be dudes and they be. I be knowing they dads. I be like, get on my face, little boy. Get on my face, little boy. I gotta be asking who your dad is, cause I can't. Cause this is gonna be like real life. But I definitely, I'm getting up there, so I gotta chill. But
hashtag I know your daddy.
I know your daddy.
No, for real.
I know your daddy. Like you better chill.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
I do.
That's what's up.
I be trying to be as conservative as cool, but it's a lot of boutiques. And I hosted the fashion show with Dennis Wilson, Miami Nice 12, and there was some other like female boutiques, and I really want to try to get them a go for some of my shows and really support local business. Y'all can also throw me stuff because I'm a starving artist. So. Fashion Nova be having them coupons. You know, people like, oh, they don't support, like, but they got Afterpay.
I know Afterpay is a new thing. You can be Afterpay for a flight.
They dropping my Afterpay limit because I be like, y'all gotta catch me when I can. I be grabbing that money out of there. Whoa, gotta be quicker than that.
It be your
Next
own people,
paycheck.
man.
That's so good.
I'm gonna blow. They gonna be like, we gonna stop doing Afterpay. They gonna block me.
That is tough.
Damn, Klarna
Oh
won't
my
accept me
God.
no more.
That is tough.
I'm trying. Those are my little boutiques.
That's your little boutiques. Okay, so you basically style yourself.
I style myself right now. I'm not at that level yet, you know, but soon.
Okay.
You know.
Who does your makeup for the shows? When you around for your local
Brittany.
shows?
Yeah, Brittany does my Brett MUA. She does my makeup. She's fire. I've been doing a lot of my own makeup too lately. Just cause again I need some coupons. But I've been
YouTube tutorials.
Yeah, right, yeah. Like be telling my daughter, move the camera, move the phone. Yeah, so she does my makeup. Kwani does my hair. So I have a little glam team when it's really time to show up. When it's like big stuff, I'm going to get my stuff all the way together. Okay. You know, it's hard because I'm still in the market and price point. Mm-hmm. I'm much more than not when I used to be, but like, you know, I'm at a price point where half of my budget be going to glam. So I be trying to I be like, listen, I put my own eyebrow on shit. Yeah, but then my girls, Brittany, Kwani, Montrese cut when I had my cut, Jesse.
Okay,
so, yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. The glam people. Okay.
Yeah.
The next question I'm gonna ask you is this: for you getting booked for a show, because we, basically comedians, we know how the game works.
Right.
You being booked for a show, what would make you decline it?
I think it like. What's the theme? What's happening? What's the theme of it? What you know, like what y'all got going on? Who else is on the bill? Mm-hmm. You know, I do try not to take everything, but I try not to be like, who she think, you know, bougie, because I still got to put that work in. That's but true. You know, having produced and put on my own shows and my own parties and hosting is just like, I know what that door gonna do. You know what I mean? I know what I'm worth. You know, for the point. So I like if. You know, definitely the finances. If it's y'all got a decent budget to book me, and then you know, depending on the bill. Like I guess if it was like a show that just I didn't feel like I fit. I don't want to.
You just don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not jumping on like any show. Like I did a show Father's Day, and I just was like, but I did it out of strength. On some loyalty to the person who had the show, but in my head I'm like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. I think it's be cohesive a little bit or something. You know what I mean? Like a little bit. Like I know it could be random, but like y'all ain't gonna have me with the 80-year-olds and stuff. Like how old y'all think I told y'all I think I'm 28.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, but that's it. Like just you know, if it was I really try to take as much as I can. Mm-hmm. You know, unless somebody was just trying. I had to decline something because. A promoter wanted to pay me less and I wasn't asking for a lot, and then the promoters, now the headliner had been on tour with DL, matter of fact, and had told me that the DL she wasn't even paying him that or something. I was like, now you ain't no way you ain't paying somebody that was just on tour with a national comedian with what I'm at. Like I just was like, nope, and then
I feel you.
Don't try to, hit me on the head.
Yeah, they try to though. They try to.
They do. But, other than that, I try to pick up anything. Anything is a good market.
That's a fact.
To be,
Any stage time.
Any stage. Yeah, I did the Pine Grove reunion
yesterday. Oh, wow. How was that?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of canes. I said, I'm looking for a sugar daddy.
And they go like this. Come here.
I said, listen, if you ain't got a matching short set. Do not come up here. Do not even talk to me. When I say them old men was at the gate going like this, I was like, oh shit. I'm in the bind.
She seen Mr. Rogers.
Oh my god. Not really like my assistant was like, look, they is at the gate, Reema. I'm like, oh my god, they is. It was like 4 old men. Look. I said, oh my god.
Oh, that's funny.
I know he got arthritis.
That is funny. Oh. I got another one for you.
I look like
I'm gonna have a dream about that later.
Yeah, I was like, let me go the other way out because they gonna be like, come on over here, baby.
Don't you run from me.
I got my SSI check. They Like, I know I be stroking. Let me just pop this together. Right. I got pills. They got pills and shit now. I'm like, I don't stand a chance. I wouldn't even try to. That ain't even no excuse. You know what I mean? Like, on gummy, motherfucker be like, oh.
Oh, what?
Okay, Mr. Robinson. Nathaniel Jenkins.
Yeah, you stupid.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny. I got another one for you. You were just recently last year in a film, Conflicted. Can you tell us a little bit how was that experience? That was your debut acting role, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for film wise.
For film wise, right? And you had a kind of a major role in that movie, right?
Yes,
as well.
yes.
So how was that? Can you explain to us?
So I met Deuce King, maybe a couple of years, like a year prior to that. We worked together, and the chemistry was just instant. Like real, he's a real solid, genuine person. Like,
he is.
You know what I mean? Like, ain't no fake, ain't no ulterior motives, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was refreshing to connect with somebody like that. So we did business and we worked together. And then they had me host the premiere for their movie Hunger Pains.
Okay.
And he kept saying that, he got this movie coming on, he really want me to do it, I got an audition, whatever. So he had wanted me to read for the main female character. Like I'm like the co-star.
Okay.
So that was April in the movie, right? April. And I didn't get that one. He called me and said, you got Brianna. So I was just like, okay, and it ended up working out good because now Brianna's in 2. But it was a real dope experience. I auditioned for it. I got selected for it. I didn't get selected for the role I went for and read for, but they put me in that other role, which I really fit well in. To see their growth in their filmmaking was insane because I hadn't seen their first movies, and then like Hunger Pains, I watched all that. You could just see the growth. And so when we filmed Conflicted, it was super professional. I had to act in like 2008. I took acting classes in theater, so I was in theater when I lived in New York City and did like stage plays.
Oh, that's dope.
But so this was like in front of the camera is different.
Like
I had one scene where I really worked up the emotion of it to cry and to be emotional, right? So I worked it up. I was ready. The whole time they they on her. So I'm giving this, but it's her turn because we go back and forth with the scenes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, we talking, but it's like, okay, boom, we filling the scene. Okay, take 2. Now we ain't. I'm like, damn. So I kind of ran out of steam a little bit. So it was definitely an experience, and I took some acting classes over COVID during like virtual ones, so to prepare for 2 because I knew it was eventually gonna come. But it was a great experience just being on set, and they're great directors. They really, it was not no like just some dudes with cameras.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It was serious. You know what I mean? Like the rape scene.
I was about to ask you, but I was like, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see him, I really want to just pop the trunk.
People really like. I really like appreciated that. People was like, "Yo, that was real." Like
killed that.
My one friend called me like, "That really you should have told me. That really made me uncomfortable." I'm like, "Well, first of all, that's good that it made you really feel evoke real emotion because that mean it looks genuine."
Right, exactly.
But like, sis, I was gonna tell you what happened in the movie.
Right.
Duh. But like for that scene, they cleared everything out. It was the camera, the director, me, and Adion, and like
shout out to Adion, man.
That's
he did a good.
boy.
He's a good villain. He's
definitely a great villain.
I didn't get to read. I didn't get the script yet for 2, but I've heard. They already hate me from the first one, so now they gonna see things like now they gonna hate me for real. So I'm like, damn, but I'm ready for it. But it was a great experience. It was a great experience, and again, theater and having done theater and film totally different. So it was just like it made me say I prefer film. I think film. I do. Like theater is great. It's like live. It's like comedy.
Like comedy, because
it's live. It's it. Showtime. What? No take backs.
No take backs.
This is what I'm saying. So it's totally different, but I definitely love film. So that experience was so professional, and then it helped me because that was before City Girls.
Oh wow.
So I was like ready for the camera. Like I knew, like, come pat, give me this oil off of me. Let me, okay, take one, you know. And then I didn't have a script for the City Girls video. So to keep asking the director, like, it was like, yo, yeah, like, yeah, go. He was like, do good. I was like, you sure? Right? Because I'm ad-libbing. I just watched the Soul Plane scene and just like try to, you know, keep that in mind and do that. So
Which is smart though.
That's dope.
Okay, so I do got a question. For any young up and coming females that want to be a comedian or actress, what type of advice would you give them?
Believe in yourself. Work. Put in the work. I'm like I said, I can be going a lot harder than I am. And it's Monday, you know how Monday be the, I'm gonna get my shit together day.
Yeah.
So I did promise, you know, I said I kicked it off with, you know, the podcast and stuff, and I'm just really trying to really, you know, I got some content to put out this week, so I'm gonna just try to get on schedule. I watched I watched a friend of mine, she's doing amazing, she's fashion though.
Okay.
I've watched her go like this in a couple months. Like, just being consistent and having her flow. So that's all it takes is consistency. You want to do comedy, you know, there's social, everybody don't do good content. Everybody's videos ain't that funny.
Right.
And I get it. So if you find your lane, right? Find your lane, what's working for you, and just don't give up. You're not going to always get 1,000 likes. You're not going to always, it's just going to take that one moment to really push in. And I would say, you know, invest in your craft. I took a writing workshop for comedy when I started in 2018, and it was right before I lost my dad. So it was a tough time, and I was like, okay, this is what I felt I needed to do. And somebody's like, if you funny, you don't need to take a class. It was like to write, to structure. I didn't know. And I ain't Dave Chappelle. I ain't been in comedy club since I was 15.
Exactly.
But it's really just work. It's really work, learning how to structure a joke and the different breakdown of a joke, and just working out and doing open mics and putting that work in. And then as far as acting and film, now virtual stuff has taken over. So even though the pandemic is over, you can still do so much online. So if you're not in a big market, a big city, find some online classes. A lot of audition is self-tapes.
Self-tapes, you're right.
You know, I took a workshop over COVID quarantine, and with like several black female actresses. This was like on a lot of like BET Plus movies, and they had amazing advice. And I followed one girl. I said I was gonna take her. She does self-tape classes.
Okay.
So it's all types of resources. Be serious. I'd probably be on Netflix if I was a little bit more serious. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like I got it. I just feel like the devil be busy. But you gotta just really put your get to it. Don't worry about what other females doing. Find your lane. Like, I found my lane. You know, if I feel like I've influenced a little bit, amazing. But you know what I'm saying? And just find your lane and just stick with it. Don't worry about what this person's doing, what that person's doing. Find your lane, stick with it, and invest in your craft.
Like that. 3 words to describe Reema Reem.
Bad. I feel like I'm humble. You know, I don't really, I get social anxiety. It be so overwhelming the love I get, and I always just be so grateful. Like, I'm human. People look at me like somebody said, oh, she bougie or something. I heard you was bougie. I'm like, bougie girl, please. I be in Walmart looking crazy. I be like, I'm regular. Like, I just show up like this. Yeah. I'm just human, mom, stressed out, whatever. Exactly. I'm human, you know. But I'm humble. I'm funny. And I don't know. What else is a word?
Loyalty, genuine.
I think I'm not, because I could get a little.
You get a little
stupid. A little stupid sometimes. I'm humble. I'm funny, and I'm a good person. I think I'm alright.
No, that's cool.
I'm a bad bitch though.
Hey.
I be trying to be. I'm medium. medium baddie, but yeah.
Okay, I got one more question.
Okay, shoot.
You know, Who is your biggest inspiration?
Really like my daughter.
Wow.
My daughter. She just really like, I just want, even though she drives me absolutely insane. We at the age, I don't like her, she don't like me. Right? But she's a dope kid. Like, she was just in Atlanta with my family, and my both cousins hit me separately. Like, yo, Chase is really dope. And so to just show her differently, I know I haven't been, none of us are perfect parents. There's no book to this. So just to inspire to do better for her. You know what I mean? A lot like with these girls, she's going to 13, 14, then 15, 16. I want her to have a different type of woman to look up to, and I want that to be me in a sense. So she just really motivates me to like get on my shit, I look at her like, yo, I gotta level up. I gotta get my shit together. She watching me. She's
seeing what you're doing.
She's seeing what I'm doing. So to show her.
You're the role model. So you know what I mean? So yeah.
But she's definitely my motivation to just keep going, thugging it out. Because I probably would have been like, man, fuck this shit.
Right.
Man, let me go and sell this little. Let me go ahead and buy me a Nate, man. I ain't worried about it, but nah. She's my motivation to keep going.
Nah, that's what's up.
That's my inspiration, that girl.
That's dope. That's dope. I got a question for you too as well. Another question for you. Who is your top 5 in R&B?
Top 5 R&B. What? Okay, so what we talking? We talking old school, new school, mixed
Man,
up?
see, yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I really can't mess with new school like that. I'm really more so old
we hardly got real R&B. Like, is you rapping or are you singing? And you're calling me a hoe as you're singing.
After that, though.
Yo, bitch, I'm fucking shit out of you. Like, it ain't the same. So, like, what did you say to me?
Okay, if you gonna say R&B.
R&B.
I look at it like this. We got to give her a category.
Go ahead.
I say 80s.
Nah, we ain't gonna go 80s. I can't remember.
I can't. You was born in the 80s.
I like groups in the 80s though. You know what I'm saying? I got some.
Okay, I can do that. I could just make. I could throw 5 out. I could throw 5.
80s, 90s, a little bit of early 2000s.
Okay.
A little bit of early 2000s.
Those 3 years.
So.
Don't 3 decades.
I love Guy.
Okay.
I love Guy. Damn, is R. Kelly out this?
No, R. Kelly.
I'm sorry.
No, he's in.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
We cannot erase years and years of.
You can't.
So.
Okay, what he did, that's what he did.
I know. I don't know.
Music.
I'm so torn, but I'm a comedian, so I'm just be honest. I still was going to listen to 12 8. And I was too young at that time. So even like, let's take away the fact of all that he did and what he got convicted of doing. We still was, even if he hadn't done that shit, like, we was doing that shit.
Yo.
I know my boyfriend was 23. I was in high school. Shit. Picking me up for my shit.
It's so funny that you say that because I had a young chick hit on me and she was like 17 when I was like 23. Like, this shit was crazy, right?
Oh, child, get your ass down.
Go to school, pick up a book.
Pick up a book.
Exactly.
Pick up a book. But I definitely, I put him in Usher.
Oh yeah,
that's 3.
Usher, Chris Brown.
Cool.
It's a lot. How many I'm at?
You got 4.
I'm at 4. Who else is like my top R&B? Was we just doing males?
Males and people. You can do.
I gotta put Marion.
I was just about to say like
Marion. Like I'm just thinking of catalog. Of course, notable mentions. Of course, I love my Beyonce. Okay. Whatever, she's definitely a GOAT of her. I don't care what y'all say about her.
Definitely.
Whatever, everybody and everybody talking about her new album.
I think it's fire.
I think it's fire. I think it's different. Do I adore every song? No, but I be vibing to it, and it's a vibe. And look at Megan. Megan just dropped a single, and her shit is giving house.
Yeah.
So you can't do the same shit. That's everybody's problem.
You have to change it up.
You gotta change it up. So that's a notable mention. So that. I could throw that out there. Those will always be classics. You hear something on the radio, throwback. I'm about to go listen to that album.
Right.
Are y'all crazy?
That's bad.
Yeah, but that's definitely in my top.
So that's your top. Okay.
That's what I would say.
Okay. Well, so what you got playing right now in your playlist?
So in my playlist, hood shit. Not age appropriate.
Not age appropriate.
I got
if her daughter listening, you didn't hear that, okay?
If she like Billie Eilish and shit, you know, yeah, she's totally different. She is
wow,
not. I'm grateful. She not into like, she doesn't. We be shopping. I be like, you like this? She be like, no. She like, Ma, you like this? I be like, no. It's like total opposite. She's real like, you know, she's not like, oh, I gotta have this and designer. Thank God, because I can't afford it. But she definitely, she's different from me. But her music, she be listening to stuff, so you can't help it with TikTok. I kind of learned to accept that.
Yeah,
it's gonna take hers like she be playing it on YouTube. I'm like, what did she say? Like, Ma, you know what she said because you just was playing it.
I got it from you,
right? Like, come on,
you already
come
know
on
it
now.
is.
You know,
that's
and it was Benny Boom. I'm sorry, it was Benny Boom. Was the
Okay.
director, which is he's legendary, but I know it's another one that's real big, and I thought I was mixing them up. But Benny Boom directed the same person. But anyway, yeah. So that my playlist is Big Boogie, Pop Out.
Okay.
Pop out.
Pop Out. Hey, yo, boogie, nigga, man. I'm not like, I like this grow up. You not 28.
Listen, you gonna catch my shoulder bouncing to me.
I be outside and I was seeing people who, like last night at bowling, I'm like, I mean, I know her mother. I know his mother. Like, but we in such a small town, you can't help it. It is what it is. I know they be like, here come this old hoe. Like, I'm about to twerk something, y'all. They be looking at me like, go sit your old ass down, bitch.
Oh my God, that is.
Go write a joke, Reema.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely my, you know, Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
I just, if I want to be 35 forever, that's what I'm gonna be.
That's what you're gonna be.
That's
what you're gonna be.
That's my playlist.
That's what's up, man. I got another question. When are you gonna do your comedy special? 'Cause I think you're ready.
I'm not ready. I think.
At least a solid 30.
I got a solid 30.
You got that.
I think if I prepare, I think in the next 6 months, and the crazy thing is, I have people financially, big dogs in the town, like, put it together, whatever you want to do, and I just be like, looking stupid in my head, because like I really got this backing, the support, and I can't, because I cannot use money as a problem, because I literally got people who are willing to invest in me. They believe in me that much. As you gotta believe in yourself just as much as people believe in you, because you letting the people down. Yeah, I want to do something big soon. I think if I really work on it, like I've been trying to get to open mics more and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just try to really put my foot on some necks, mainly my own, and start to like get it together, because I think I could do it. I think I could do it.
Let me ask you this: have you ever thought about opening up your own open mic so that I can help you like work your material, work your craft even more? Because me with the jukebox that I did, it helps me get a lot better with my crowd work, controlling and being on stage and things like that. I don't try to give them all my jokes because I don't want to. Like, oh, I heard that already. I heard that. So I try to come with at least a couple new different things every week. Right. But it definitely trains me on stage. Yeah. So you ever thought about opening up?
I have, but I'm lazy.
I
just Aquarius. Like I cannot get my shit together. Like and then I took all this hard job, so I be tired. Like I be having to force myself to go anywhere. So I'm gonna try to.
Same way.
I'm definitely gonna try to do better time management and stuff, and work on that. Like of course the bar I work at, I have platforms. I have investors. It's just me doing the work. But I definitely have thought about like doing an open mic, and I'm just like, oh my God, and I really gotta be consistent with something. So
I mean, but you don't gotta do it every week. 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, it is tough for me.
It's hard.
It's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Shout out to my co-host Keish, man, because she holding me down right now. When I couldn't make it. Like, I had a show in Philly. You know what I'm saying? She held me down. So like, it's hard. But if you could do even twice a month,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That'd be dope. You know what I mean?
I keep thinking about, like I said, like Michael Ray at the Groove. He been wanting me to do something. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And they don't do it. Okay, yeah, all right. Oh, when? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it. And then they just be like, Reema.
I think you got it, man. I want to see your comedy special. I definitely want to be there in front and center.
We definitely waiting on it.
I think I'm gonna work on it. Because again, the thing is too, like you said, I gotta. It's my material. I'm gonna keep my material is good. What I got, my solid 30. So if you heard it already, you heard it.
So what?
So what?
I'm still working on stuff too.
But you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but I think I'm learning joke writing and everything. I think the more I work, I just seen a female comedian. She writes for one of the HBO shows. I cannot remember her name. I was trying to go back to it, but it just like I was like, and they just was bow, 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 and it wasn't but it was just that it was good. Like boom, boom, punch, boom, set up, bow. And it's just like if I just get my ass on these stages, I could do this. Because it's content that is just like, yo, I'll be thinking about that, or you know, you just gotta
put it together.
Put it together. So special gonna come soon.
Special coming soon.
Yeah. That's what we want to hear.
City girl number 3 coming soon.
Yeah. City woman.
City woman.
Like I know you babysitted them girls when they was little. Stop. They do not want you in the group. Stop, Reema.
This is another question. Cause we having a great conversation. I just want to ask you this. Okay. Why you're single?
I'm crazy.
Cause
I'm a
you're
real
crazy.
wifey.
Cause my mom is an Aquarius. She was February 9th.
I don't know. Again, I'm working on self-healing, on some real shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm
That's
really
respectful.
Understand?
all over the place. And it's just like, what I'm gonna do with it would have to be somebody that God really literally is like, he for you taking too long, but I've got him ready to help you get ready. That's the such situation. Like I date a little bit here and there. I get my adulthood on.
Okay.
But sometimes, my adulthood on.
I like that word. I'm about to get you basically to make a shirt like that.
Yeah.
My adulthood on.
Yeah, you know, but I don't know. Like I don't know if my expectations too high. I don't know what it is, but it just be like, and then being in entertainment, I just feel like I just don't want just like you got to be able to come and be a part of this journey with me somehow,
and be able to handle it too,
and be able to handle it. Like okay, like I really, single works for me right now. It's just but I am crazy, and then I like the wrong dudes. That's another thing.
You like the thug. She like the bad boys.
You got felony? You got 3 baby mamas?
You got one more strike? We can do this.
Baby, don't get in trouble. I can't go to the conjugal business. Cause I don't get married. No, he wasn't married. But no, that's really I picked the wrong dudes, and that's because of my space. So that's why I'm like, it's a constant battle. Like, work on yourself so that you attract, what's for you. You know what I mean? And I be in my head about everything in general. So I'm in my head about what I deserve.
Right.
And awesome. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like I'm where I need to be. I think I subconsciously attract what is not even for me. You know what I mean? So then that's just being.
At least you can own that and say that. Because a lot of people can't own that.
I'm a therapist.
A lot of people cannot own that.
I know how to listen. I got therapists. She works through it. She be like, no, Reema. You're doing it again.
Yo,
She's like,
I
be like, yeah, you're right, ma'am. I'm gonna get it together. So, but that's accepting it, just the real me. That's why I said I feel like I just want to be genuine with people. I think that'll take me where I need to go. It's just being transparent, because I love when people be like, yo, that happened to me too. And I be having people in the audience so funny, because you might hone in on a person or two, right?
Exactly,
and they just be like, get off stage, girl, it was so funny. I was like, oh, you was laughing in the inside. Because I didn't see, because I notice this person, and I'm like, oh, that happened to me too. And even when I was doing a little bit better with content, and people will be like, and relate to me, I love that.
Yeah.
That's really satisfying to me. Just like, damn, I ain't the only one. And somebody like, girl, I'm so glad you said that. And because as women, it's tough for us. And so for me to speak about it, that's fire. So
that's dope. That is dope. That is dope.
Yeah.
I got 2 more questions.
Okay.
2 more questions. We were just in a movie together, Pure Finesse. How was shooting Pure Finesse this go around? Did you have a bigger role in this one? Or
no, I had a smaller little cameo me. And it's like, we gotta get you. I'm like, oh, okay, y'all. Okay. I'm a flew out. Okay, but that was an honor. But I'm gonna be like, yo, like I didn't audition. It was like, yo, we about to put you. It was a role. But they was like, yo, we think this should be where you get to do your little cameo in this one. And again, watching their production, watching their growth, and their last major film was Conflicted, right? So to see this, now they behind they in the director chair sitting down, like
looking at
just
everything.
watching, and they have cameramen and stuff now. That wasn't the case. It was them. Like, you know what I mean? They had the boom, like it was so
totally
just to
different.
watch it was fire. Even the cameras have upgraded because they showed me my film, because I'm always last with my scenes. But when they showed it to me, I'm like, yo, it was so. I'm like, this is like HBO. Like, this is high quality stuff.
Yeah, it was.
So it was dope. It was really dope experience because again, to see their growth, like, okay, y'all sitting back now, like, you know, and to see that though, and that's dope. Like, that's what it's supposed to be about. Like, now they're at this level where okay, they have a production team, they got a film crew, you know. So it was fire though. Same thing.
When I was shooting there with them with the one scene. They was in this one area. There was a barbershop. There was a barbershop. They had all these cameras and stuff. We was outside in the back. I'm like, yo, they really watching this from over there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't had no words in the movie, y'all, but I was in it.
Right,
I'm humble enough to be in the movie. I was in it.
When you in a room, that's all that count.
That's
you know what I mean? But it definitely was a dope experience, and you know, set life is crazy.
Yeah.
Take one, take two, take three.
Take 270. I'm like, what?
Oh, Jesus. But I love it. You know
That's
what I mean?
a fact.
I love it as long as they feed us.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not at, you know, again, having worked with them, then working on a big production set with the City Girls and Little Baby, and then like another film. It's like it's just showing me etiquette, showing me what to expect, how to do it, like, you know,
carry yourself and everything.
Yeah, like how to be on set and everything like that. But that was pure finesse. Gonna be fire.
It's gonna
be a fire movie.
It definitely is.
The experience was dope.
Yeah,
The experience was dope. Yeah.
We about to go ahead and I want you to tell the viewers where they can find you at.
Okay.
All your social media platforms.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? When your next upcoming shows.
Okay.
Anything that you hosting. Anything. So just tell the viewers.
So right now, this is August something, around the middle of August. I'll be forgetting what I got going on. So you can find me first of all on social media, Reema Reem, Reema Reem. That's Facebook and Instagram. My Snapchat is something stupid. I'm really old lady with Snapchat because I can't. People be like, here, let me just scan. I be like, scan what? What are we scanning? Because I don't want you to look at all my pictures. So Reema Reem on social media. Most important is Instagram and Facebook, I guess. I have I can't pronounce it. The Bululu Fulu.
The Bululu Fulu.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry, Lindsay.
That's
a struggle. I got the T-shirt from the other year me and Terry hosted, and I still can't read it. I cannot read it, and I'm so sorry. But it's gonna be fire. It's a festival. It's the Thursday, the
24th, right?
24th. Is that it?
I think it's the 24th.
Well, before that, I'm hosting an all-male review, Ladies Night Out, on the 20th of August. So I don't know when this is, this is coming out, but if it's in time, come check me out. That's a really fun time. That's the 20th of August. Then I got Thursday, the 25th. That's some comedy show. Yolanda Smiles, Terry King.
Okay.
Who else is
Gary
on there?
Wallace.
Gary Wallace.
Yeah, Gary Wallace.
So that's gonna be a dope show. I definitely want to get my weight up because they have me in the town. I gotta make sure I bring they put that work in. I gotta make sure I bring my A game. I'm also hosting just a party on the 19th of August at the Golden Nugget.
Okay.
And then September again, I'm gonna really try to grind it out, work on my material, and getting out with the open mic. So follow me on social media for that because I definitely want to get my shit together and go harder. So because I need some money and these old men ain't cutting it. These old men ain't cutting it.
Yo, what's the word of the day, man?
Yo, before we get out of here, man, it's your man Magnificent Mill. Our word of the day is blessed.
Amen.
Blessed.
You know what I'm saying? We completely blessed on every level, every platform, everything that we do. We wake up every day, man. We get to smell, breathe, taste, all that. You know what I'm saying? So
take it for granted.
Can't take none of it for granted at all because we're still here to see another day. So word of the day, blessed.
Blessed.
Yeah, blessed. We are.
That's what's up,
Reema,
man.
we definitely appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
And we definitely gonna stay tuned for that special.
We wait on that special. I'm gonna push for it.
Listen, I got y'all. Listen, but then another thing is I'm about to start working a lot. We about to start filming the movie and stuff. So stuff like that also gets the battery in my back to like, girl, come on, because now you got the light, so go ahead and you go run with it. You know what I'm saying?
They sent me the couple of joints. I'm about to go off for like maybe 2 rows. Shout out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go read for 2 of those rows, so hopefully I can get in it and everything.
Do that.
Like that.
It's
a dope experience. It's definitely time. It's definitely time.
It
man.
is.
It's definitely time. But listen, man, this is your boy Richie Santana.
This your man Magnificent Mill.
And we are the committee. It's the committee podcast, man. We had our special guest, the very, very sexy city girl number 3, Buffalo from the town, comedian, actress, a mama, a cougar, aka baby cougar.
Baby cougar.
Oh man, listen, Reema Reem, she was in the building today, man. We had a dope show today, man.
It was dope.
Definitely.
Good conversation.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Make sure y'all tune in when?
Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Boom.
You already know what it is. Get with it to get lost, you heard?
Okay.
Peace.
That's tough.
My boy crazy, we finna buy everything in this motherfucker, boy. Give me 10 of them jeans, 14 hoodies. You got me, give me all the size 11s. Put your arms up for me.
What?
Put your arms up
For
for me.
what? We don't need to get checked. Bro, I don't know.
Don't let them on the floor.
Excuse me.
Yes. She got me thinking like, She got me thinking like, I've been thinking about you. It ain't no secret, baby. I'm weak and I can't hold it in. And I been daydreaming about you. You take me places, girl. Can't wait to see your face again. She's something I'm trying to get into. And no, I'm not playing with mines. She going just as quick as the wind blew. Cause no, I'm not playing for mines. I get into that illegal shit. So no, I'm not playing with time. That smile don't get you so interested. See, I'm so interested. I can't waste lines. So give me that number, baby, please. Don't sleep, you done been chose. I'm 2 with 100, baby. That's 100 counted if you didn't know. You're kinda intriguing, and baby, I've been thinking about speaking out. Let them know you ain't single now. Give me a sec, put a ring on your finger out. Let me upgrade your upgrades. I know you a boss and I like that. That's double the floss, that's the right flex. We shop, we don't worry about price tags. You worry about the nigga you might have. You got body and nice ass. I can tell I'm on the right path. Don't ignore it, that quick shit, it might pass. See, I've been caught daydreaming. I don't waste time, we kill FaceTime and we stay streaming. You got a great mind on top of great vibes and I ain't leaving. See the one I done chose to keep. Tell them hoes they can hold the tweets. Sweet, I'ma dream the next time we linkin'. I'm out.
I'm trying to see what you bout. No clout when I'm out. You the one I'm thinking about.
I can't wait to see your face again.
Oh girl, you're bad, head to toe, front to back. That's a fact. Trying to link where
I
you're
can't wait to see your face
Girl,
again.
I be waiting.
I can't wait to see your face
Girl,
again.
I be waiting.
I can't wait to see your face again.
That's my word. I'm loving your curves. I'm loving your body. You put in hurt and you put in work and doing Pilates. I could just tell by your vibe that you the life of the party. Pull up in the Porsche, you cracking a Dutch while you in the shoddy. You gotta commend me, nigga like me, I'm not really friendly. I'm kinda stingy, but you bout to get all these Benjis. I don't get shit to these hoes, I just get dick to these hoes. I'm strict to these hoes, but that girl in Tiffany code, she getting Tiffany code. Oh, you know that? That'll put you up on that flight. Whatever it takes, I'm getting you right. We been making love and fucking all night. Oh, you know that? That'll come true on that bench. Rolling up on you and your friends. Throwing about 5 or 6 of them bands. I'm trying to see what you bout. No clout when I'm out. You the one I'm thinking about.
I can't wait to see your face again.
Oh girl, you're bad, head to toe, front to back. That's a fact. Trying to link where
I
you're
can't wait to see your face again.
Girl, I be waiting.
I can't wait to see your face again.
Girl, I be